What's up guys, my name is Bilal and this is your 9th Laravel 5 tutorial. In this tutorial, we will be passing data from our controller into our views. So how the views receive data, so it is basically the controller which processes the data and passes it to the view. So we will be learning how the controller passes data to view right now. So first of all, just open the controller we have made in the previous tutorial. So the controllers are in this app directory, then this HTTP, and then inside this controller folder we have made a controller called pages controller. So just open it. Right now in this controller we have a function called my function and it is simply returning a string, no logic involved in it. So now it's the time to do some simplest logic. What I'm going to do is to make two variables, first name and last name, and then I will concatenate them into a single variable called full name. So let's do it first. Make a variable called first and assign it a value of your first name, and then another variable called last name and give it the value of your last name. And then I'm going to make a third variable named full name, and I will concatenate the other two variables which I have made, which are called first name dot last name. Now in PHP we do concatenation with this period sign, and now I will pass my full name to the view which we have made a couple of tutorials back. So that view was in resource directory, and this is the view named as page.blade.php which we have made in the couple of tutorials back. So let me pass this my full name to this view called page.blade.php. So get rid of this hello world and type return view, type the name of the view in which you want to pass this variable called full name. So the name of that view is page. Now to pass any data to the view, we will use a built-in method or function called with. So with this, just put this arrow sign and just type with, and now it takes two parameters. The first parameter is the name from which you want to access that variable in the view. So I'm going to name it as full, and notice that this variable name here is different from this one, and this is because I want to call this variable as full instead of full name in the view. Now the second parameter it takes is the name of the actual variable, which in this case is this full name. So just type here full name dollar full name. But remember, we will access this variable called full name with this variable called full in the view. So we will use basically this variable which we have named it as full in our view. So now let's open your view which we have named it as page.blade.php. So just open it, and right here I will access my name. So I will type here hello. Now that variable will be accessed by putting these two curly braces, and right here that variable will be accessed, and that variable is named as full. So now just run it by saving both of these files, and before you run it, make sure that your server is running. And once your server is running, go ahead and open your browser and just type the name of the view which is known as page and press enter. We have successfully passed data to our view, and now as an assignment, pass the sum of two variables into a view. So let me know if you have any confusion. But I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Hello guys, my name is Bilal and this is your 10th Laravel 5 tutorial. Now the awesome website you see right now is made in Laravel. Well, we will also be making a similar type of website in our final project section, but it will include some other astonishing feature as well. And this section will be uploaded 2 weeks after this course is published. Now this website contains a navigation bar, and from this navigation bar you can access different web pages. Like you can access this home web page, you can access this about web page, groups, apps, blogs, login web page. Well, now the purpose of this tutorial is to tell you that whatever page you visit, the whole navigation bar and the style text will remain the same. Like if you visit about page, now this navigation bar and this style text still remain the same. And if you visit this group web page, again this navigation bar and this still remain the same. And if you visit this login web page, again this navigation bar and this style text remain the same. So whatever page you visit, the navigation bar and the style image remain the same on every web page. Now does this mean that for every web page we will use the same code for navigation bar and the style image again and again? The answer is no. It is a very bad programming practice to use the same code again and again. Laravel saves us from doing this bad programming practice. What we will be doing is that we will make a separate file in which we will type the code for navigation bar and the style image, and every web page will simply extend or use this file. So we will be doing this in the next tutorial. So up till then, I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. What's up guys, my name is Bilal and this is your 11th Laravel 5 tutorial. And in this tutorial what we will be doing is that we will be having 3 web pages: home, login and about. And we will be having a navigation bar, and from this navigation bar we can access any of this web page. We will not be doing any Laravel in this tutorial. All we will be doing is Bootstrap. And I hope that you will be familiar with Bootstrap. For those who don't know what Bootstrap is, well, Bootstrap is a CSS framework. It has a whole bunch of CSS already defined in it. We're gonna use only some built-in Bootstrap classes which is already defined, and it speed up our development process. But let me tell you that if you haven't worked on Bootstrap before, then don't worry. We will be using some ready-made code from Bootstrap website, and you do not need to worry about that code. You just need to copy it from there and use it in your application. And now what I want from you guys is to open your welcome view, because I'm not going to open it for you. You should know where your views are. So just open your welcome view and then come back. Now just get rid of everything inside it. After that, go ahead and open your internet browser and just type here getbootstrap.com and press enter. And once you are there, just click on this documentation tab. Now just go down. So this is the starter template where you can get started with. So just copy this code, copy, and this code is basically just kind of your general boilerplate for your blank page that take advantage of your Bootstrap. But one thing I should tell you is about the 3 script tags you see at the bottom of this code. Well, there are 2 ways to use Bootstrap in your code. One way is to download Bootstrap from their website and then include it in your project, which is a kind of weird process. But what the best and easy way to use Bootstrap in your code is just copying these 3 script tags and paste it in your code. And these 3 script tags are pointing to an external link, and that link takes advantage of everything inside Bootstrap. So once you have copied it, open your text editor and paste it right here. and then save it. You do not need to worry about this code. These are just standard things that we do with every HTML application. There is no Laravel involved in it. Now it's time to run it, but before you run it, you should know that the address of this welcome.play.php is \home. And if you don't remember, go to your route directory and then this web.php file. And this is the address of this welcome page, which is this \home. So now open your internet browser, and before you run it, make sure that your server is running. So, and once your server is running, just type this thing and then this \home, which is the address of our welcome page, and press enter. And here is our hello world, which is not looking pretty at all, but we will make it pretty later on. And now we need a navigation bar for this home page. So again, we will use Bootstrap. So again, go to the website called catbootstrap.com and then click on this documentation tab. And now just click on this component option right here. Once you are in components, scroll down a little bit and click on this navbar option. And now come down. And now after copying this code, we will have a navigation bar similar to this one. So just copy this. If I can do it. Yes, I have done it. So just copy it. Open your text editor. Go to your welcome page and we will paste it right under the body. So just paste it right here. So now let's run it. We need to just refresh it. And now we have a navigation bar for our home page, in which we have this home button, this link button, this disable button, and we have a search box. So let's make some changes in it. So open your text editor. And now instead of this link, I'm going to type here about, and this link is in the is right here in the navigation bar. So I'm going to type here about, and right here instead of this disabled, I'm going to type here login. And also remove this disabled here because we do not want this link to be disabled. And now just save it by pressing Ctrl S if you're on Windows and Command S if you're on Mac. So now again, open your internet browser and refresh it. So now we have this home link, this about link, and login. And now further what I'm going to do is get rid of this search box because we do not need it. So again, go to your text editor and get rid of this whole form because this form is making this search button. So just get rid of it, save it, go to your internet browser and refresh it. And now our search box is no more there. And now we are going to make two more web pages called about and login. And then from this navigation bar we will access these web pages. So what I recommend you guys is to do it yourself. But if you don't want to do it and you only want me to do this, then just follow along. So open your text editor, and we now need to make two new views. So let's make it so our views are in this resources directory, and then in this view directory we will keep all these views. So just right click on this view and click on the new file option, and then just save it and name it as about, and make a habit to put this extension blade.php and then save it. And now we will make another view and save it and call this view as login.play.php. .php and then save it. And now let's copy everything from this welcome.play.php. So just copy it by pressing Ctrl C or Command C if you are on Mac, and paste in this about.play.php. Just paste it, and similarly also paste it right here. So paste it and then save it. And now for this heading, just type here hello login page. And now for this about.play.php, type here hello about web page. Now save it and also save this. And now when I run these two new web pages we have made right now, I should get an error, and you should have guessed why. So let's run this login.blade.php. So just type here, just type the name of the web page, which is login, and press enter. And as per my expectation, I have get an error, and the error is not found HTTP exception in route collection.php. But why I am getting this error? Well, I am getting this error because I haven't specified that address in the route directory. So let's specify it in the route by first opening Sublime. So open this route directory and then this file web.php. Now just copy it and paste it 2 times. Now right here we will specify this backslash login address. So just type here login. And now when I have this backslash login address right here, I want to open my view called login. And similarly, when I have this address called about, I want to open my view called about. So let's save it. And now before you run this, make sure that your server is running. And once your server is running, open your internet browser, close it, and open a new tab. Just type this. And now when I type backslash login, press enter, I'm getting this login web page. So now let's try it for about page. And there we go. Now I'm getting about web page. And now one last job we need to do for this tutorial is that now we will access these web pages through this navigation bar. So it's very simple if you know the fundamentals of HTML and CSS, which is the requirement of this course. So let's do it. So open your text editor. Now this is our navigation bar. Now when someone click on this login link in the navigation bar from the about web page, it should go to the login web page. And in HTML, we reference means we go to any web page by href, which means hyperreference by specifying their address. And if you know, the address of the login web page is backslash login. So let's do it quickly. So just type here backslash login. Similarly, type here backslash home, and similarly type here backslash about. Now open your login page and similarly type here backslash home backslash about and backslash login, and then save it. And now from this login web page we can access any web page, and now from this login web page we can access any web page. Similarly, from this welcome web page, we should also access every web page. So just type here home backslash about and backslash login. Save it. Now open your internet browser and now refresh it. And once you refresh it, click on this about web page. Click on this about link in the navigation bar. And now there we go. You are in the about web page. Now click on this login web page. You are now in the login web page. Again, click on this home web page, login, about, home, login, and now play with it. Well, this is an HTML way to reference any web page. There is a PHP way as well, which we will be covering in the tutorials to come. So you guys now keep on visiting different web pages, but I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.